Oh, damn. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, I had two chats. I had two chats, and now no one's here because I'm late. Oh, hi, Ryan. You made it. Oh, I can't even read what the fuck you're saying in the chat. Hold on. Let me fix something really quick. This is going to look ugly as hell. But I'm going to go to Stream Elements. I can't see what anyone's saying, but I trust it's all nice, and I'm going to go to Stream Elements so I can see what you're saying better, cuz I didn't realize that I fucked this up. Oh god, I'm tired. Tired. But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that I'm going to be playing a video game. Okay. Hold tight, hold tight. Let's try that. White chat. There we go. Can I still can't read. Why is it not? Oh, wait. I got to do white chat. Save. Jesus, there's no in between? No, that's not good. Cuz now I can't see anything on this stupid thing. Oh, wait, is that better? Okay. Okay, we're here. I'm back. I'm back in action. Just like Looney Tunes, I am back in action. I feel you, Ryan. I live in New York City, and I started my job this week, and I also kind of hate it. I'm going to eat a banana. I decided I'm going to eat this banana. And then after I eat the banana, I'm going to play Hollow Knight. Thank you, Ryan. I don't hate it. It's freaking exhausting, man. And I feel like I have to prioritize that over everything else in my life. But Warhammer 347 Navy School. How's that going, my guy? Also, I don't believe I know you personally. I know Ryan personally. I'm not sure if I know you personally, but thank you for joining the stream. But now the loops and boop camp. What's going on? What? I don't get it. What boot camp are you talking about? Navy? Navy boot camp? God damn. I posted a few comments. Oh, I do. I do, yeah. I recognize you. I think. No. I remember. You're the one who said I suck and all my content sucks, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's you, Warhammer. And I just want to say thank you for the constructive feedback. Fuck you, Ryan. This is not painful. You haven't seen painful yet, man. Ew. I found you first with the crucified hornet thumbnail. Well, very appropriately, I'm now gonna crucify the knight from Hollow Knight. Wait. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna complain about lag for a second. We got a new streaming setup here. As you can see. And I'm hoping that it makes things a little easier. Also, for any eagle-eyed viewers, of which there are 2 of you, you may notice that I'm a little farther ahead than last time, and that's because I just went through and did a few things. They're gonna be on the stream. I know. I gotta figure out a better solution than whatever this is. I think I just need to change my background because this looks god-awful. But hey, it's a work in progress. We're learning. And I'm mainly doing this because if you archive, you know, you want to archive this stuff, YouTube just does it automatically. I want to be able to see what people were saying. I might have disagreed with some of your Nintendo takes, but I'm a fan. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's so fair. I typically say my disclaimer in most of my videos is if you don't agree with all of my takes completely, you know, fuck you. But I think in this instance, Warhammer, you're allowed. I'll let you have your own opinion, and thank you for saying you're a fan. You know, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I believe I'm what the kids would describe as based with most of my opinions. I feel like most people agree with what I have to say. I definitely can't think of anyone who's ever disagreed with what I've had to say. But I understand. Such is life. Oh god. These are that's the hardest enemy in the game. That little guy who just goes back and forth like that. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Little buggy fuck. I really like your directing. Are you talking to me or Ryan? I'm not much of a director. Like, you mean the direction of my channel? Because here's a hint. The direction of my channel is in a spiral. That's the direction I would describe it as currently. Okay. Your script writing and music choice during certain moments has been really good. Oh, thanks. Hey, you know what? I'll take that compliment, and I appreciate that, because that's probably what I spend the most time on. People are like, oh, you got to spend more time on writing and, you know, figuring out, like, getting a solid opinion and doing research. And I say, nah. I actually spend the most time on music. And that's kind of not even really a joke. I do spend a lot of time on my scripts. But the music, as one J. Robert Oppenheimer says, I think in the movie Oppenheimer, he says, the music is what it's all about. And then after that comes the bomb, I think. But yeah, it's you know it's fun, and this is kind of why I got into this whole rat race to begin with. But you know what's fun about making videos like this is, oh my god, it's the hardest enemy in the game. Is the fact that YouTube doesn't really get on your ass for making songs or including songs from video games. Like, there's not really a copyright strike that you have to worry about, which is nice because video game OSTs are so incredible. They're like some of the best music in the world. Is that before or after he sees boobs? I don't know, man. There's a lag in this chat, so whatever bit you were trying to go off of it's not working, but the answer is yes. You're not perfect, only Maxer is, but I notice your talent or your hard work. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who Maxer is, but it sounds perfect. Oh, I was talking about Oppenheimer. Oh, right. No, when he sees boobs, he's like, I am become horny. I think that's the quote there. I have become horny, the destroyer of sex, because I've seen your boobs. Or maybe she says that. I think she reads the book to him and she says, I am become horny. Anyways, man, it's hard to riff when when there's like a 4-minute delay between chats and I'm the only one talking. But honestly, I prefer it this way. Yeah, Warhammer, going back to what you were saying, I don't know who Maxor is, but sounds cool. Maybe I'll check him out if he is, or if they are so perfect as you proclaim. But I appreciate you saying that you see my hard work. I put a lot of hard work into my videos, like a ton of them, and that's why I don't release very often. And I know that I'm not the most palatable, the most, I'm an acquired taste, but I appreciate you valuing the work regardless, because the work is, that's what I enjoy. Jesus Christ. Maxor is one of a kind. Warhammer, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Great question. What's up, Nate? Nate the Great. Big Nate. What's up? What's up, man? I just got off of work. And I'm only 2 hours late to my own stream. I'm gonna echo what Ryan was saying and just ask anybody if they've got any fun Valentine's Day plans. Or if they're, you know, sad and alone. No judgment. Just wondering. I wish I had a girlfriend, but I'm stuck in a school at the moment. What's up, Crispy Fingers? Oh, hey, that's good. My last stream convinced you to play the game? That's actually impressive, because I didn't do anything in the last stream. I feel like I just kind of dawdled around and lost to the dinky little enemies. But I'm glad it convinced you. It's a great game. I would miss my girl too much if I had one. That's so fair, man. You're in the Navy. That's a full-time thing. I'm at an airport. My plane was delayed 4 hours. Oh, are you going to, well, I won't dox you, but it rhymes with Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. I'm guessing that's where you're heading, Nate. Wait. Good to come. I forget. Good things come to those who wait. That's true. That's true. That's nice, Ryan. Can't leave the base yet. I just got the Crystal Heart ability. Nice. Yeah, so Crispy Fingers, I don't know if you were, I don't think you were here when I said this, but since I suck at streaming and playing and multitasking, just in general, I went through and I progressed just a little bit on my own. I beat the first Hornet boss fight and got this, as you can see, my Mothwing Cloak, which is a great ability. Speeds things up. No, Ryan, good things need to be found or created. They don't come to you. Oh, I don't know. I'm a big proponent of, if you want something done right, do it yourself. I'm big on that mantra and that way of life, which is why I do things wrong so often, because I do it myself. But I do think sometimes life gives you a break, and something just falls into your lap. And I think love is a big example of that. You know, when I met my current girlfriend and only girlfriend, only current girlfriend. I've been in other relationships before, but when I met her, I wasn't even really looking for anything necessarily. We were just friends for the first like 3 months, despite meeting in a like romantic context. So I don't know. I think that you know, it just worked out. I couldn't have asked for a better partner, a better person. She's the best person I know, and that was just all by happenstance, man. So yeah. I need to wait. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat now. There's a classic movie about black and white fella named Poe, where he learns the value of patience. current girlfriend. Yes. Current girlfriend and only girlfriend from here on out. Unless I learn how to reproduce asexually, which is my end goal, but I don't know how to do that yet. I need to get to Phase 2 Liberty. Maybe then I could go talk to some girls. Ooh. Sounds sexy. What's Phase 2 Liberty? I'm guessing that's a Navy term that I'm not familiar with. Oh. Anyways, since nobody asked, I thought I'll share my plans for Valentine's Day. I've done this like 4 times. I gotta stop doing this. I am going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the first time, which is gonna be epic. It's gonna be so sick. I've never been. I hear there's a big ass fucking bell there that they just never bothered to replace because the national debt is so bad. But I'm gonna go check that out, and then I hear there's a clock museum. Metal Gear. Oh, I did not see that. It's no longer landlocked to the PS3. That's so long overdue. That's crazy. Was that must have been that was in the state of play today? I was working, so I didn't get to see much besides the weird 2D God of War game. But I'm glad to hear that about Metal Gear Solid 3. That's a great game. Liberty is a privileged leave. There are different phases of liberty where you get more privilege, such as being okay, gotcha. Leave base, get a 2-day leave. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, one of my good friends' brother is based out of, he's in the Navy, and he's based out of San Diego. I'm like, geez, sign me up. I want to go to San Diego. I don't want to do all the other stuff. That sounds hard, but I definitely want to go to San Diego. Anyways, yeah. Did anyone, I guess this is more so I need to complete a few assignments before I get to Phase 2. Yeah, that's fair. You're on your way, dude. You're on your way. And I hope you get there soon. I'm sure you will. And when you do, I hope you meet a lovely lady or a lovely whoever, you know? Doesn't have to be a lady. No one ever said it had to be a lady. But I'm assuming that's the hope. Do a reaction of the guy reacting to you reacting to influencers. I don't really know how to do that setup, but I would. Does anyone know how to do that? Does anyone want to help me figure out my own live stream? I know how to like screen share, but I don't know how to do it with audio except on like Zoom. God, I'm gonna die again, and I'm gonna. Hold up. There you go. There you go. That's right. That's right. Okay, I died. Warhammer, I hope you get there and get the baddie of your dreams. I got put in holding company. I missed my class because I was delayed because of the ice storm. I was stuck at the airport for 5 days. Jeez Louise, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds fucking miserable. Yeah, the ice storm was insane. Especially on the East Coast. So I'm glad you're okay, but I'm sorry to hear about the state of affairs at the airport. And holding company. I don't know what that is. I'm picturing in my head solitary confinement, and I'm really hoping that's not what that is, because that would not be good. So, if you care to share what holding company is, please do. Now I get to sit around all day. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So it doesn't sound like solitary confinement. It sounds maybe more. I'm assuming the fact that you're on this stream right now means you're not in solitary confinement or like a psychiatric. Well, no, that's something else entirely. Psych ward is not solitary. Oh man. So nobody complimented how I put Bicurious George in the lower third there, but that's okay. Shut up, Ryan. That's not Harambe. God, you're so fucking insensitive. You're so fucking insensitive. No, he's not always been there. There are other people you can talk to. That's good. That's good. Are they also in holding, I'm assuming? Blink twice if you need help. I can't blink, dude. I'm stuck here in this lower corner, and I'm just a PNG, a lowly PNG. I can't even move, much less blink. God damn. But I do need help. I suck at this game. And the funny thing is, and this is not even me trying to be like a dick here. I swear to God, if I was playing alone right now, and I didn't have the pressure of an entire 3-person audience, I would be crushing right now. I swear. I'd be doing so good. I'm really good at this game, I promise. I get performance anxiety. And then no, you don't have to, you can't revoke that, man. I have that forever. It's built into me. Yes, they are also in holding, but I would like to go for a walk. Yeah, dude. I feel ya. Issue of skill. No. This is issue of you guys are pressuring me into doing well, and I get shy. Okay, I don't have any sort of dysfunction. I just get shy. So, you know, give me a break. Also, I keep doing the same fucking thing over and over again. Oh God. I find your lack of skill disturbing. I improve somehow when people watch me, then a few games later I choke. I'm the opposite. I'm bad at games when people aren't watching me, and then I'm worse at them when they are. But I think it's also just like, you know, I put a lot of effort into conversation and making sure I'm not saying something stupid. And then that in tandem with like a highly, you know, a very mechanical game like this where you kind of have to be very precise. I think I'm discovering over the course of these 2 streams that I just can't. I'm not very good at it. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm huge, lol. I beat Pantheon 5. However, I've yet to complete a Steel Soul run. Yeah, me neither. I haven't beat Pantheon 5 either. I think I said this last stream, but I played this game right before Silksong came out. So I was just trying to beat the main story so I could play Silksong, because I just wanted to play it when it came out. So I actually haven't even done any of the DLC stuff. I haven't done Godmaster, and I haven't done the Grim Troop, which is fucked up. Which is why I'm playing it now. I'm going back because I hear those are like the best bosses in the game. I'm more of a Mantis Lord fan myself, but I'll see what they have to offer. Guys, I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nobody say a single word so I can just demolish. Oh my god. I got this. I got this. Oh my god. I got this. I died. I died. Thanks, Nathan. Did you see how he beat the other guy? I'm undefeated against Nintendo. Wait, hold on. I gotta catch up on these. Shut up, Ryan. God. Like, you don't give a fuck about my fucking feelings, man. Okay. Get about to the 3rd game before I died. I'm undefeated against Nintendo in Mortal Kombat. That's true. Although that one guy, there was this one guy that came over. He was like your dad's friend, and he just fucking cooked you like 4 times in a row. That was brutal. I didn't even play against him. I was unable to find IPS GBA locally, and it's crazy how the original is. Oh, you're talking about the You're talking about the Game Boy Advance, yeah, the one with the brighter screen. I think I also had the one with the dimmer screen when I was a kid, but I can't really remember. I'm such a huge Hollow Knight fan and Silksong nerd. Dude, me too. Moss Bag. If anybody likes Moss Bag, raise your hand. I like Moss Bag. Even though I can't really remember any of the lore, I think it's all pretty sweet. Like I remember play it. Oh, let me look at the map. Wow, that's crazy, Warhammer. I'm not at that point. You can see, even I get lost all the time. But I'm not like. Again, I don't know this. I've never speed ran anything. I'm not really. I don't learn games like that. But maybe I will for this game because it's so fun and addictive, even when I'm just fucking getting crushed over and over again. Rocket League is that's pretty cool. I don't play that shit. I think I played it once. CC Mossy makes great Hollow Knight lore. I haven't seen it, heard of that person. Sorry, Nate, I skipped over your question, but I'll tell you right now. So I think we're all friends here. Even those of you I don't know personally, I feel like we're developing a really nice parasocial relationship. So, I'll just say my next video, I don't know when it's gonna come out because I currently have a full-time job again, and I can't just sit around, making videos. But it's fully recorded. I already wrote it and everything, and it's. The VO is put in place. I'm just in the editing phase right now, and it is a follow-up to what is still one of I think it's actually, oh hey look, I don't have to defeat that guy again. That's nice. It's a follow-up to the influencers video, which is the video that I think most people hate. They really did not like it. But also a lot of people watched. That was one of the only videos of mine to do like actually pretty well by my standards, which I'm grateful for. But a lot of people also fucking hate that video. They just absolutely hate it. So how that video focuses on Nintendo influencers. The video I'm making in response focuses on people who hate on Nintendo for a living. That's gonna be a banger. I don't know. You gotta wait. You gotta wait on that. We'll see if it gets popular enough for Sir Musty to make a video on it. But yeah, it's gonna be. I beat the boss this time, or I'm leaving. I beat it. You saw. I did it. Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting. I wonder how it'll turn out. Wait, was that even necessary? Oh my god, that's not even how I progressed. That was just a side thing. I've been trying to do that for like a day. That sucks. Musty's nuts in your mouth? Yeah. Tell that to him, all right? Tell that to the man who made a reaction video of a channel that has like a third the amount of subscribers as he does. Actually less when you combine both his channels. Anyways, so yeah, that's what the next video is going to be about. It's about Nintendo hate grifters. I'm going to name a few. Yes, Warhammer. Dude, real life fake wizard. I mean, I don't really go in depth with him, but he's one of the ones that I talk about. I don't know if you're a fan or not, so I'm not going to say anything. But I will say... Well, I am going to say something, actually. I take that back. I'm going to say stuff. Real-life fake millennial. I think he's... I feel like, dude, that guy looks like he's Gen X. I'm not sure how old he is. I'm a big fan of his. Ooh. Well, I apologize for the video. I don't want to get too into it because again, it's in the video, but something I've noticed with yeah, I know. Don't, look, be a fan of whoever you want to be a fan of. I'm whatever. I don't care. My thing with personal stuff, I was okay. Getting a bit too uncomfortable for me. Just chill out, everybody. I'm not gonna say anything crazy. God damn. No, look, how I feel about a lot of these Nintendo hate YouTubers, and I'm not saying that even their entire thing is Nintendo hate. I think that they've capitalized off of the recent trend of hating Nintendo, which is kind of who I'm focusing on. But I think there's an unusual amount. Hear me out. I think there's an unusual amount who are like groypers, who are like freaking incel, red pill, like white nationalist type dudes. And I'm not even saying that they gets to that level of extremism, but Wizard is one of them. He made this whole like weird Charlie Kirk video, which is kind of weird. I know I'm one to talk, but it was a little weird considering just had like no relation to video games whatsoever. He wasn't even talking about like influencers or anything. And DJ Crispy Fingers, that's who I'm talking about. Yep, Lord Frogmire he's the main guy I'm talking about. Charlie Kirk was a saint. No. That's I gotta diverge from that opinion on this stream. I'm not sure if that was a joke or not, but definitely not a saint. IMO. But hey, I'm not trying to whatever, you know. Warhammer, you're again entitled to your opinion, my friend. But here's what I'm gonna say. Lord Frogmire, and you can quote me on this because he has way more subscribers than I do. Fuck Lord Frogmire, man. Fuck that guy, and fuck his fucking weird incel creepy ass brother, Synthetic Man, too. Fuck both of those dudes to hell and back. I can't stand their content, and I can't stand them. I think they are a fucking tumor on this platform that needs to be excavated. Needs to be, or not excavated. What's the word? I don't know, killed. Not killed. I don't want them dead. Jeez. Of course not. I'm just saying I don't like their content and I don't like them. Thank you, Crispy Fingers. Fuck those guys. And they are a big focus in the video. I go more in depth. I promise it's a lot more in depth than just fuck these guys. Although I think I probably say that as well. I get so horny hearing this. He never hurt anyone. He just went into places with people who disagreed with him and tried to talk it out. You might not have agreed with his religion, but he was truly a great man. His views were pretty terrible, though, and he did hurt people, I think, indirectly. But look, I'm not trying to... I feel like there's been a lot of like memes around Charlie Kirk, and I don't know how I feel about that. Not because I think that he deserves to be immortalized or people shouldn't be allowed to make fun of him, but I think that it's actually downplayed a lot of the harm he did as a person. Yeah, I think you shouldn't just meme like he was a fucked up guy. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you don't think that, I'm not gonna be able to convince you otherwise. But yeah, not a Charlie Kirk fan, and I never will be. And yeah, will Nintendine be mentioned? Yeah, 100%. Hurting people's feelings doesn't count. Sorry, I'm gonna circle back to this real quick. No, you're right. It doesn't count, but it's like, what made him a great man? Him going and debating college students? It's like, is Ben Shapiro a great man? I don't think either of these guys are great men by any means. Anyways. Yes, Nintendine will be mentioned. Although Nintendine is an interesting one. He is... Yeah, he's an interesting one because he's not like one of those fucking Groiper weirdos. He's really not. As far as I can tell, anyways. But he adopts the, wait, hold on. Ryan's texting me. Look at the kind of messages Luke is cultivating on their channel. Oh, shit, I just said my name. Fuck. God damn. Yeah, Nintending will be mentioned. God, this is a fucking disaster. Imagine if I even had, like, 10 viewers. Imagine if there were 10 people being active in the fucking chat right now. And one of them had an opinion that differed from my own. Can you imagine how fucking awful that would be? I would just, like, crash and burn. No, you don't have to apologize, Ryan. That was my own damn fault. You won't... I'm not trying to convince you he was bad, Warhammer. I'm, like, literally not. Because I'm not going to be able to. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just telling you, personally, not a great man. That's personally speaking. If you think he was, I'm not going to be able to convince you otherwise, but I think that we disagree on some pretty fundamental points. Debate, I'd be happy to explain why. I don't want to debate. This is the fucking problem with people like Ben Shapiro and what's your fucking goat's name? Charlie Kirk? Yeah, I don't want to debate. I don't want to debate. Not everything is up for debate. He's one of the few I can watch on the side. You can tell he enjoyed Nintendo. Yeah, I agree. We're going back to talk. We're talking about Nintending again. This is the the shit talk Charlie Kirk / Nintending podcast, and but we shit talk them for different reasons. Yeah, I am self-doxing. Where was I talking about? Nintending. Yeah, so... Jesus Christ. I think he is... I also agree that he's, like, one of the better ones. And I appreciate that, again, he's not, like, a fucking weirdo like his contemporaries are. That being said, I can't really tell. I actually don't really know what's about to happen. Oh, Jesus. I'm loving the streams like this. Please keep it up. Hey, I'm just doing my best. But thanks for joining. Yeah, I think it's nice that he's not a fucking Groiper. As far as I know. But I will say that he shouted out Lord Frogmire. He shouted out Lord Frogmire and Fratanga Plays, both two notoriously, like, anti-woke fucking loser douchebags. So I guess the way I feel about it is just like, you know... Oh my God. You know, like, do your research if you're not... If you don't believe what these guys believe, because they're pretty... Like, that's kind of a pivotal point of their content. You can't just, like, you know, separate the art from the artist there. Fine, let's just talk about video games then, but I'm willing to talk if you ever change your mind, but I completely understand being tired of people sorry if I push it too far. No problem, Warhammer. Sorry if I, you know... I'm not sorry. I believe everything I said, to be completely honest. But, you know, sorry if it got awkward there, I'll just say. And, yeah. We'll just keep playing video games, and we'll talk about video games. And maybe politics. And good luck with the evening muster in a few minutes. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure it'll be great. You know... Folks, I've been sitting here in front of a glass of wine, and I haven't even touched it because I've been so nervous. Yes, good luck, Warhammer. But I think maybe it'll loosen me up a little bit. So I'm going to sip. I'm going to sip just a little bit. It's good stuff. That's a strong Riesling. That's an intense Riesling. Yeah. Pass the glass. I'm gonna eat my second banana as well. It is good wine. You get to drink alcohol. It does make you cough. It's one of the strongest rosés I've ever had, actually. It's not for the faint of heart. I think it's like 2% alcohol. So yeah, it's a little crazy. Warhammer, despite our fundamental differences in views, this sip is for you, my friend. I'm gonna take this one's for Warhammer. Let me just take a little sip here. 1.5%. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. You can't have alcohol or nicotine. I don't indulge in nicotine myself. Who said they're a whiskey guy? DJ Crispy Fingers. I would expect nothing less. How do your fingers get so crispy if not for all the whiskey you're drinking? Oh, fuck. Where am I even supposed to go? This game sucks. God. Just kidding. I did. I enjoyed it. It tasted delicious, and I hope that in some alternate universe, Mr. Warhammer, you maybe even felt the splash of my rosé upon your tongue. I didn't mean that in any sort of like weird euphemism. Drunk gamer rage is my favorite niche YouTube content. Here's the thing, and I'm never I have a mixed feelings about it because I kind of like it when streamers get a little silly too. I'm all for that. I think that's cool. But then you get a guy like Synthetic Man whose audience basically like forces him. It like pressures him into drinking more and more and more, so he'll just keep saying more and more racist and like transphobic shit on his stream, and I do feel like that's super unhealthy. So I'm all for, you know, a little gamer rage, but I think if it's the crux, if it's like if you being drunk and like messy on stream is what brings people to your content, that's an unhealthy relationship and probably not good for your mental or physical health. Not a biggest fan of whiskey, but I enjoy pouring vodka into an IV and injecting. I think that's what my girlfriend is doing out in the living room right now, actually. I mix Synthetic Man and Griffin Gaming up sometimes. Ooh, I don't know Griffin Gaming. I was trying to do a bunch of research of like who are the fucking anti-woke YouTubers? Like where are all the like groyper YouTubers and what are their opinion on Nintendo games? So I found a few, but I don't know if I saw Griffin Gaming. Drunk Girlfriend Rage is my niche life content. I don't like drunk girlfriend content. My girlfriend gets drunk and she says such mean things to me, guys. She says the meanest things in the world. She gets out of hand. I don't know what to do. I try to take the bottle away from her, and then she just yells at me. I don't know where I was going with that bit. That's not really funny. And it's not true either. She can handle her liquor. I'd like to say I can too, to be honest. Again, this rosé I'm drinking is, I want to say 2%, and I can drink at least half a glass without getting completely shit-faced. So, what the hell? Good thing we don't watch you for humor. Well, what do you watch me for then? My looks? Because guess what, pal? I'm not even on camera right now. Maybe it's my voice. I've heard so many people comment under my videos just calling me like a fucking virgin 13-year-old. There was a guy who literally was like, you sound like a 13-year-old. And I was like, well, I'm actually 12. I was trying to be funny. And he was like, well, you should go get laid then. I was like, what are you talking? You're talking to what you expect to be a 12-year-old, and your recommendation is to go get laid? I don't think that's good advice. Weird advice, dude. Class is caught. Yeah, dude, my whole fucking... I don't know how I cultivated so many weirdos in my chat. Or not my chat. You guys are great. Not my chat. My comment section. I think it was just literally bringing up politics one time in my videos, and all of a sudden there's just fucking all sorts of guys just coming in and saying horrendous things. The like withheld YouTube comments under my influencers video. There's one. Sometime I really want to go and just like show everybody what they say, because it's actually insane. It's like the old Disney vault they used to have. I think they used to have like a vault. Disney would open their vault and release all these like classic movies. It's like that, except instead of like a Disney vault, it's like a vault of racism and transphobia and just like men in their 30s yelling at me. It's honestly the raspy sex appeal of your voice. Yeah. Goodbye, Warhammer. Have fun. I think people love rage baiting themselves with the content they choose to consume. Damn. Ryan, usually you're just talking out of your ass, but that's kind of bars. That might be the coolest thing you've ever said. That's actually so fucking true. I think people love rage baiting themselves with the content they choose to consume. It's very true. I mean, that is what rage bait is, essentially. It's just like you making stuff that will piss someone off enough to get them to click on it. But they choose to click on it because they want to be angry. They want to leave shitty comments. But I think the thing is, with the influencers video, I don't think that was rage bait, actually, because I think a lot of people clicked on it like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a takedown of those fucking losers who make Nintendo content. And I don't think it was a takedown necessarily, but it was critical of them up to a point. And all of a sudden, I bring up fucking Palestine one time, and they're like, there's not a genocide. There's no genocide in Gaza. What are you talking about? I just talk about fucking Mario, you fucking loser. I'm like, yeah, well, kind of, you know, I don't want to say you proved my point, but a big point of the video is just like gamers are so averse to politics being involved in any part of this hobby. And here you are being averse to politics being involved in your hobby, so. Do you watch Geek Spooge? Who's Geek Spooge? His content reminds me of early 2010s game reviews, but the videos are new. No, I don't. That's a cool name, though. Geek Spooge. I'll have to check that out. I have not... I feel like I've seen a lot of people kind of returning to that, like, early 2000s type, you know, format. Or not, or I guess early 2010s. His intro is amazing. Yeah, his name. I don't know, something about his name that gets me going. I'll have to check it out. What's another one? Oh, does anyone... There's this guy, Eric, AIRICK, I believe. He's kind of like a Scott the Woz type video guy, but he makes YouTube videos, and I like his style. Again, very Scott the Woz, very bit. Oh my fucking god! I just watched the intro. What the hell, Lamau? Let me see. Wait, hold on. I want to see something really quick. No, go back to that. I'm like, can I add browser? Wait. Because I kind of want to see if I can share my computer screen. Because then I could just give up on this shit. Then I could just give up. I think if I go to Mac OS screen capture. Oh, bazinga! Wow. Okay, are you seeing this shit, guys? Wow. Yo, this is actually fucking crazy. And then I'm gonna do this also. Mac OS audio capture. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Are you guys getting this infinite screen here? Yes, you did. All right, let's see. Oh my god, I'm totally about to dox myself. I don't even know what I have up. Let's do new window. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. Let me do something really quick though. I do kind of want to see here cuz I can't see chat right now. This is awesome. Fuck yeah. Okay, wait, hold on 1 second. I want to swap over something really quick. I'm going to put second monitor. HDMI out. Okay, here we go. Second monitor so I can still see chat while I'm doing my epic reacts. This is going to be so epic. Yeah, we only have 2 people here, I feel like, so I think we'll be fine. All right. We're going to be good. I'm too busy watching Geek Spooge to do such a thing. That's so true. We're all too busy watching Geek Spooge. Screen capture. Let's get you below the border. I'm going to put you down here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right here. And Geek Spooge. Doesn't really fit. Let's see if I can I. Yeah, that's what we want. There we go. That's more like it. All right, pull up Geek Spooge, and then I gotta put rice in the rice cooker. Okay. Okay, cancel. All right, let's do this. Geek Spooge. Oh, wait. Why is it still doing this? Can you take any longer? Yeah, I probably could. But I'm getting this infinite window thing here. macOS screen capture, display. Display capture. Okay, wait. There we go. All right, we got it. Sorry, that took a second. Okay. His Mario Bros video is a good start. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I just want to see the intro. Also, I don't have my audio situated here. Okay. This one? Is this the one I should go with? Audio. Yep. Okay. Desktop audio capture. I just want to make sure I can actually hear it. All right, let's try it out. I hear it.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Welcome to Geek Spooge. It's what I put in your curry.
Was that his intro? Hold on, I'm gonna go back and watch that maybe like 6 or 7 more times. Yeah, because that was also really loud. That hurt my ears. I don't know if it hurt your guys' ears, but it hurt my ears. Let's try that one more time.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Welcome to Geek Spooge. It's what I put in your curry last Thursday.
Damn. That's fucking gross, man. Wow, that's well, thank you. Thanks for the reminder, or the, you know, the recommendation. I don't know how to feel about this. Also, his name's Gibby, like iCarly Gibby, which is interesting. Damn. Well, I guess it's only 5 minutes. I guess we can watch it. Ryan, if you need to go cook your food, go cook your food. I'm gonna check out Geek Spooge. And I'm also gonna try out this intro just one more time.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Welcome to Geek Spooge. It's what I put in your curry last Thursday. I'm sorry? Super Mario Brothers. A game that single-handedly saved the video game industry, but not by itself.
Dude, this guy's editing is crazy. Does he just is all of his transitions just coming and making noises about it? That's so crazy. I got to get on this game, honestly. My transitions are fucking lame. I don't think I spooged once in any of my transitions.
7 million units by the late 1980s, and players everywhere seem to enjoy the games that came with it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's focus on that one pack-in game.
Okay. He has a fucking shirt. This dude, this must have been so crazy to go pick up or have ordered or whatever. I'm just like thinking of like the poor fucking like underpaid worker who had to like print this out. That's a shirt that says Geek Spooge, and then this is the fucking guy wearing it. Somebody got paid negative 13 cents to make this shirt right now just so this guy could wear it.
The one that doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it logically, but this was fantasy. Isn't the idea to get as far away from fantasy? Whoops. No, that's not the idea at all.
I like his laugh.
But let's focus on that one pack-in game. The one that doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you think about it logically. But this was fantasy. Isn't the idea to get as far away from reality and homework as possible? Yeah. So let's abandon all logic and dive right in.
God damn, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Can we buy his merch? I'm going to check to see if I can buy his merch after I watch this. And maybe then that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do for content for the rest of this stream, is just me entering my credit card information into the stream and buying his merch.
When you first begin this game, you, playing Mario, are just thrown into a colorful, vibrant opening.
Okay, dog, why? It's like, I know what I'm watching. You just came all over the screen. I know this is Geek Spooge. You don't have to remind me with this little fucking thing down here.
No explanation is given unless you consult the instruction manual. So much for avoiding homework. I'll save you the trouble. What's happening is, this is the mushroom.
So much for avoiding homework. I hate homework. I just want to Geek Spooge.
Kingdom that our hero is in. He somehow heard that Bowser, evil king of the Koopas, has taken Princess Toadstool during her pre-Peach days. So now Mario has to rescue the princess. No royal police or security. You've left your kingdom in the hands of not one, but two plumbers whose first heroic exploits, if you look at the animated series that they did later, it's all just dumb luck. Well, I'm on board. I don't know about the rest of you. The first...
Oh my god. Yeah, look, crispy fingers, when you're right, you're right. Also, I'm not changing the name of the stream. I don't give a fuck. No one's showing up. It's just us. And we're watching Geek Spooge. I'm going to finish it, and I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I'm, like, enamored by this, actually. I'm really enamored. The fact that he has, like, that old school, like, peanut butter gamer type energy to him, except he's also named Geek Spooge, which just feels like... This feels like an Adult Swim bit. Like, it's just this uncanny valley, and I love it. I love how weird... How like, yeah, his jokes are almost, like, family-friendly and like, dorky. And then, but you can't even get to the fucking jokes because you have to click on a channel called Geek Spooge. Anyways.
Set of things you'll encounter are these angry penis tips called Goombas, and a bunch of bricks and question blocks. Hit the right question block and a mushroom comes out. Grab it and become Super Mario! Let's not try to figure out how this would actually work. It is a game after all. If you grab a fire flower later on, you'll gain the ability to launch fireballs.
Yep.
And a Starman provides temporary invincibility from your enemies.
Yeah, it sure does.
Those enemies include Koopa Troopas, Spinies, Piranha Plants, and other nasties.
Yep.
You'll find these enemies scattered across 8 different worlds. At the time, this was something players weren't used to, as many of the early games ended within mere minutes and just repeated the same...
Sorry, when did he post this? 4 months ago? This is actually... The fact that you're doing a Super Mario Brothers retrospective, I guess this was in 2025, is actually... It's remarkable. It's like so overdone that it's almost original to be doing it at this point in time. Wow.
Few screens at a different speed or with an additional enemy or two thrown in. Not in Super Mario Brothers.
Nope.
In fact, some levels will require you to choose correct paths, otherwise the level will just repeat itself again and again until the timer runs out.
Oh.
Yes, this game is timed with quite a speedy timer. Getting back to the levels, there are stages of the game that are above and below ground, castles, and even go for a swim in some stages.
Wow.
This is where Mario really should have invested in scuba gear rather than the condoms and lube he picked up before starting this quest.
I don't remember that part of the game. When did he get the condoms and lube, Geek Spooge?
Now I'm wondering how many of us were fooled at the end of World 1-4. Just when you think you defeated King Koopa, you find that the princess isn't here.
Yep.
Instead, you find one of
Classic.
these mushroom retainers. He would later be known as Toad in subsequent games, and other forms of media.
Who did you expect, Pee-wee Herman?
Although Mario doesn't have the move set that he would have in the
Hold on.
subsequent
I wanna
games,
see that again.
and other forms of media.
Who did you expect, Pee-wee Herman?
Although Mario doesn't have the move set that he would have in the later games, he can do things like run at great speeds if you hold down the B button. He can jump high, hit bricks. He can do everything except go left. My one weakness. However, he can go down into a warp pipe.
Wow.
Yep, pressing down on just the right pipe will take you to either a new room where you can collect coins and power-ups, or warp zones to take you to higher levels, or in some cases, never-ending levels. Sadly, I am not that skilled. What I can show you are the most common warp zones. At the end of World 1-2, take the high road up on the ceiling of the underground level and keep running until you hit this hidden area with warp zones to Worlds 2, 3, and 4.
It's crazy that
In
this
World
is actually like a
4-2,
real
amongst
retrospective.
these invisible blocks, you'll find a beanstalk. Climb it to a secret spot where you'll find the warp zones for levels 6, 7, and 8. The secrets don't really end there. In Worlds 3 and 7, you can knock the enemy against the stairs for extra lives. Just be careful not to grab too many or it's an instant game over.
Oh, I actually
Anyway,
didn't know that.
Super Mario Bros. Is not a difficult game. It's a fun game. Who wouldn't want to run and jump around these otherworldly surroundings and obtain magical power-ups?
So true.
This is the one that started it all. And if you're interested, I've got more of them. I'm pretty sure this is Mario 2.
What is
Could be
it?
Casino Kid.
Wow. Wow.
Ah, another castle conquered. No. You and I were so close, I can almost taste the princess.
Ew. Wow, man. That was crazy. I don't know if anyone's still here, but let me just say, that was crazy. And Geek Spooge getting a subscribe from me. Let's see what people had to say about Geek Spooge. Teacher think I'm taking notes, but I'm actually watching the Spooge. Hey, thank you, Crispy Fingers. That was so enlightening. I was actually I really am kind of taken aback that content like this still exists and is being made today. Yeah, what a guy. This is crazy. How long has he been? This is like Nintendo before he started making Nintendo hate content. I think he also had kind of like a Geek Spooge type format. Wow, this is impressive, man. This is impressive. Oh, he made a 5K thank you video. That's nice. Yeah, wow, he really does. He mostly just sticks to the classics. That's pretty interesting. Well, that was a goddamn treat. And if you have any other recommendations, I'm all open to them because I don't really have anything else planned. Now we have to gatekeep this. Yes. Well, lucky for you, it's just you and me here, and nobody else is ever gonna watch this. So we're totally fine. I don't think anyone's gonna know my affinity for Geek Spooge. And if they do, it'll be after he blows up. But yeah, I agree. I feel like if Geek Spooge gets big, he's going to have to pivot, you know. I don't think that the government will allow Geek Spooge to become a household name. Although he might deserve it, I don't know. Pop culture show with a bit of a twist. You'll figure it out. I think I figured it out, actually. I think I might have figured it out. I think it's the fact that your name is Geek Spooge. I think that's the twist. And also you have the coming, that you come in between segments. This is what I mean about YouTube. When I find channels like this, I get so happy. Yeah. Well, here, I'm not going to watch videos from these, but if you want some good ones, I'll show you. This guy, It's Okay I'm Henry. I shouted him out in my last video. He's fucking awesome. This dude, it's not like that. It's different. This guy makes like actual video essays, but like not like what you typically see. He does like filming segments, he does bits and stuff like that, but he also just is a really good cinematographer. So he incorporates that really well into his content. So he's one I would definitely check out if you haven't already. This guy's fucking awesome. Although he only uploads very rarely, and that's because I think he does a bunch of animation in Blender. But I'm a big sucker for animation channels. I think it's really impressive, and this guy is one of the best. Super underrated. Who else? This is that guy Eric I was talking about earlier. I don't even think that his channel again, it's just like a kind of Scott the Woz like, but he has gumption. He has passion, and I appreciate that. And then Sir Morristy. This is the guy that reacted to my video. This one right here. Happy choice. He goes to his local junkyard and fixes PC CRTs and a Wii in one video. Oh, that's cool. Let's check that out. Happy choice. This dude, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Yeah, this is rad, man. Wow. It's crazy to see YouTubers who just started uploading like a year ago and really just came out the gates swinging with their niche. They just found it. They just found it immediately. This is the Wii one. Let's see. Is there like a shorter one we could watch? Little Undertale run and old computer. I might not actually. I might not watch this. Not because I don't think it's interesting, but it's a little hard to watch content that's just like, good and doesn't make me laugh. Even though this might make me laugh when I'm streaming. Just I don't want to. I don't want to watch something that has like real, I don't know, production value. You're good. Add him to watch later and you won't regret it. I'll just subscribe. I trust you. Throwing around my subscribe. This is, by the way, in case you're wondering, this is my second, I don't usually browse on this channel, which is why there's so few subscriptions. All my other subscriptions are on my main channel. Oh, geez, what to do? I think I'm gonna hop off in half an hour. I decided I'm gonna go till about 9:30. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop back on Hollow Knight, unless there's any other epic funny vids that you want me to watch. Geek Spooge was a great suggestion. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hold on, I'm gonna swap this around really quick. Let's go to. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we're going to turn that on. Let's watch some adult movies. Oh, Ryan's back now. Ryan, you got any funny YouTube videos for me to watch? Otherwise, I'm going to go back to Hollow Knight, and I know you fucking hate that. I know you're going to hate it when I go back to Hollow Knight because I'm just going to die a whole bunch. So I got half an hour. Okay, I'm going back to Hollow Knight. Oh, chatters. Thank you for sticking around. 1 second. Take that out. I told myself I was going to the gym tonight because I'm huge. Not yet, you're not. I'm not going to the gym. Oh, you mean you're huge as in the other type of huge. Now I'm huge because of you. What gym do you go to, Ryan? Care to share with the class? I'm going to guess Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness. Yep, I guessed. That's where I used to go when I lived in the upper part of a municipal island that I will not disclose further information about. I didn't know Brutal Moose still made videos. I thought he's been around for a while, hasn't he? I love Brutal Moose back in the day. Back when him and PBG, was it PB and Jeff? Is that what they had? That was their like crossover let's play. That shit was epic, dude. I love that series. PB and Jeff. I haven't watched Brutal Moose in forever. Yeah, Ryan, when I go to the gym now, I go sit on the bench press, and I take up the one of the 2 bench presses that they have at my gym, and I just go on my phone. And when people come up and they're like, "Hey, how many reps do you have left?" I'll say I didn't even start yet, so, you know, I don't know. A lot. And then I just leave. I sit there for like 2 hours, and then I leave. And yeah, that's my gym etiquette. Everyone's a big fan of me over at the gym. Warhammer is back. Warhammer, you just missed Geek Spooge. In case you were wondering. How was your what were you doing again? I'm not gonna scroll all the way back up. I can't remember, but I'm guessing a muster. Yeah, how was your muster? Yeah, he does food videos and mystery VHS videos. PB&G was Space Hamster. Oh, Space Hamster. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's cool that Brutal Moose still uploads. That's actually so cool. I feel like we have very similar taste in like at least we have very similar like kind of nostalgia for those Nintendo YouTubers, or I guess just video game YouTubers of olden times. We gather up, say dumb shit, get information, then do roll call. Gotcha, nice. Well, hope there was a good roll call and good formation. Yeah, I'm trying to think who are some other epic old YouTubers. What about a channel called Smosh? Anybody ever watch a channel called Smosh? Whatever happened to those guys, huh? Be really sad if they're still making content. Shout out Muster. Shout out Muster. Maybe next we gotta muster up the courage to ask our date to the prom. I don't know what the joke was there. I know, and it's awesome. My friends only really watch PBG and one watch AVGN. I never watched Angry Video Game Nerd really that much, but I similarly, my old roommate used to love AVGN. I feel like I kind of got the people who were influenced by AVGN. Those were the ones I watched, not so much him. Ryan Higa, yep. Anthony did not leave Smosh. He did for a little bit, and now he's back. They bought it. And unfortunately, I don't think it has returned. Smosh was one of those channels. It was like you go back to their old bits, and you're like, "Oh, I love this one. This is so good." And you go back and watch it, and it's like, "Oh, it's just not. It's so bad." Maybe I was actually just like 10 years old, and I thought this was funny. It wasn't actually that good, but that's okay. It serves a special place in my heart. Ryan Higa was also my fave. He had that song Nice Guys Finish Last. You guys remember that one? It went a little something like this. It went, nice guys finish last. That's why I treat you like trash. And I think he said something else after that. Food battle when the strawberry donut wins. I remember that. My big frosted sprinkle donut is gonna beat your fucking ass. I can't remember any of it. Anthony was the one who always had something. He had like a chalupa or something. Pokemon in real life, that was good. I like, you know what my favorite was? I loved the, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here. There was a Zelda rap. And I know everyone knows the Zelda rap, but what a lot of people forget is that the Legend of Zelda rap was actually released, like, I want to say a day before the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword came out for the Nintendo Wii. And that was, like, the first Zelda game I was old enough to really, like, be super excited for. I was 11 when that came out, I think. So I was just, like, super excited about it. And then at that point, Smosh is also making this game, this epic Zelda rap. It was amazing. It was such a magical weekend that was. And I learned all the lyrics. I thought it was actually, I used to think that Zelda rap went hard. Yeah. L-I-N-K, more like L-I-N homosexual. I think I still remember most of the lyrics too. Let's see. We got, yeah, my name is Linkman. I'm more well-known than Lil Wayne. Oh, you thought my name was Zelda? That's a fucking girl's name. Saved the world like 14 times. I saved the world from demise. And I do it with, no assistance and no advice. Hey, look, listen, you fucking annoying fairy. I'd rather be forced to listen to constant Katy Perry. I think it's about time I get some recognition, don't you think? Legend of Zelda? Screw that. Legend of Link. And then it goes to the chorus. But my favorite part is when he goes, when he battles it off with Ganon. I think they make a joke about getting your marriage annulled or something like that. Anyways. What about this one's has probably aged less well, but he's an interesting fellow. Anybody watch Filthy Frank, otherwise known as Joji, back in the day? I wasn't a big Filthy Frank person, but I did know of his existence. No, yeah. Well, Filthy Frank hasn't aged so well. Not that anyone has aged so well, you know, but Filthy Frank in particular has some risque bits. That being said, I do think it's kind of remarkable. He was a bit hard for me to watch. Yeah. I watched a lot of epic rack battles. That's fun. I think I watched one. Like Stephen Hawking rap battles like, I don't even know, Urkel. I watched some Annoying Orange. But I kind of thought it was fucking annoying, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else had that experience. It's a little too annoying for me. Did you watch Cartoon Gamer 800? He used to do Nintendo Top 10s way back, and now he does interviews with 4 kids voice actors now. Nope, I don't know who that is. So that's cool. It's cool to see when people are just like keep doing stuff. I hope I get to do that. I hope one day people remember just like, oh yeah, you remember that guy the person who watched Geek Spooge on their stream the other day, or the like 200 years ago, and now they now they sell balloons. Now they sell water balloons. Yeah, it's like checking up on an old friend. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. What's going on in the world right now? What's an interesting thing to talk about in the world? Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Oh, but my map updated. All right. All right. So that wasn't super unproductive. No, who the fuck is Jason the Ween? And who's Sakura? Who are these people? Oh, Chadtronic. Yeah, that was good. Markiplier's Iron Lung movie. No, I didn't see that. I did not see that. I heard mixed things, but I'm like, it's incredible what he was able to do. The fact, I mean, I know he's a millionaire, but he was able to finance an entire movie by himself. I think that's remarkable. If you know anything about movies, you know that they're a little expensive sometimes. Yeah, 100% creative control over it, and it did well. I heard it did really well, relatively. You guys can ask questions about the Navy if you want. Is it hard being in the Navy? Do you guys have like a lot of responsibilities? Yeah, why? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Why are you in the Navy? Not like in an offensive way, just like what personally drew you to the Navy? I feel like it would be a lot more interesting if Warhammer had the mic and not me, because I don't really have anything to add. He's just gonna say stuff, and I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, that's crazy." Different rates have different responsibilities, so difficulty can vary. Yep, that checks. I hear there's some financial incentives to go into the Navy, especially if you want to go to college. So while I wait for your response on that, I'm going to make my top 10 predictions for why Warhammer's in the Navy. Number 1, financial responsibility. Number 2, patriotism. Number 3, what's number 3? I'm going to guess, wanted to dress like a sailor. Number 4, wanted to get fucking ripped. Number 6. Are we on 6? No, we're on 5. Number 5, I'm gonna guess family, legacy. Number 7, thought about potentially joining a different division of the Army, but decided against it and saw more benefit in the Navy instead. Number 8, likes the color navy blue. Number 9, likes boats a lot. And then number 10, One Piece. Likes One Piece. That's my top 10 predictions as to why Warhammer joined the Navy. Still TBD on why. He hasn't given his answer, but those are my guesses. Comment down below if you agree with any of my guesses. Or if you disagree, let me know what you thought. What do you say? In the military, your last name becomes your primary name. My last name is Shippy. So it feels almost predestined that I would join the Navy. Oh, wow. I don't think that was in any of my guesses. The guess that... Oh, shit. Whoa, guys, my toenail just came off. Wow, that's crazy this happened on stream. Whoa, holy shit, guys, my toenail just came off. Yo, this is wild. Oh my god, my toenail just came off. Wow, I'm like holding it right now. Dude, this is wild. It like broke a while back because I was playing soccer. And I was just waiting for it to come off. And I just reached down right now because I was like itching it, and it just came off in my hand. That's so crazy. Damn, I wish I had a video up right now to show you my toenail, but I don't. Damn. You just have to take my word for it. My toenail is in my fingers right now. Like the whole thing. Just ripped clean straight off. Wow. This is crazy. Anyways, we're talking about Warhammer joining the Navy. Let's see. You learn to be formal, polite in the military very fast. Yeah. I was training in security, but the name thing is kind of funny. Getting in shape is nice. Getting in shape is nice. Ryan avoided going to Planet Fitness tonight, so maybe he could take some advice from you. That's good. Did you join after high school, or did you wait a bit? Consider myself very patriotic. I want to grow as a person. Nice. That's rad. Good for you for knowing what you wanted to do and doing it. And I'm glad that you know, getting ripped was a nice side effect. Middle child with a dead-end job, so I took a big scary step forward. What was your job before the Navy? So I worked a couple dead-end jobs before myself, but it never occurred to me to maybe serve in the Navy. Warehouse employee, yeah. I was retail for a long time. For a little company called Trader Joe's. Namashibi, or I'm gonna be nice. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Did it pay for your education too? Did you are you gonna go to college? Have you been to college? I don't know. I hear that's a big benefit. That's why a lot of people I know join the Navy. My good friend from high school joined the Navy so he could go to George Washington University. That was one patriotic dude. They will make them pay for your education. That is like one of the biggest benefits, from what I've heard. That's exciting, though. I'll say this: student debt, forget about it. That's what I tried to rhyme that. I think student debt, forget about it. But a lot of stuff they don't pay for, like all the dirty issue stuff. What's that? What's a dirty issue? I personally am not familiar. Diddy? What? Wait, what did the Navy have to do with Diddy? What do you mean they don't pay for Diddy? I'm confused. Was Puff Daddy, was he in the Navy? Oh, it's just the stuff they give you. Oh, I see. My bad. Different Diddy. Different Diddy. Well, guys, it's day 2 of my epic Hollow Knight speedrun. And I'm feeling pretty good about our odds of getting a world record. Uniforms, clothes, soap, shampoo. I see. Diddy. Baby oil. That's one of them. That's cool. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm putting this in context now. They don't pay for that? They don't pay for any of that stuff? That seems kind of crazy. And they charged you extra for moisturizer. That's fucked up. That is fucked right up. Well, definitely make sure they, that stuff comes out of your paycheck. Do they give you health insurance? I'm assuming so. I'm hoping so, because it seems like they're nickel and diming you on the little things. So I'm hoping to at least cover your health insurance. $200. God damn. That's rotten. That's a lot of money. Alright, what direction am I going? I mean, I'm glad it was a good bag, but $200 for a duffel bag is pretty crazy, in my opinion, just to come out of your paycheck. Do they pay for your health insurance though? Yes and no. Oof. I feel like I was hoping that for just a yes. They pay money. Oh, okay. There are certain requirements that have to be met in order for them to pay for it. I see. Stipulations. Stipulations. I don't get. Well, I'm sorry. My job will pay $200 a month towards my health insurance, but that's it, which is nothing. New York health insurance is so expensive. There are certain requirements that have to be met in order to pay for it. Oh wait, I already read that. Geek Spooge, Geek Spooge. He should let me do his theme song. There's a guy named Nolan who messed up in spinal injury. He got medically. Wait, what? He got medically like as in they didn't cover him with his messed up spine and liver. That's fucking. If that's the case, that's terrible. That's awful. Oh, medically discharged. I see. Well, I hope they still paid for it. Because I imagine it was on the job. God. Oh, gosh. He came into boot camp with a bad spine. It wasn't these. Oh, I see. Okay. Still. That sucks. That does suck. Here's a question that I have for you, Warhammer. Do you think that it's possible in our lifetime they're gonna bring back the draft? Do you think that might come back ever? Or do you think things would have to get way too drastic for that to ever really happen? Because I've been thinking about it. I feel like it's possible. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your buddy, Pedrosa. Broke his leg. Hope he heals soon. Six months in boot camp, man. Oh my god. It took me like an hour to get there. Jesus Christ. Well, I've got 4 minutes left on this lovely live stream with you guys. So maybe I'll just sit here at this bench. Or let's look at all my epic games. See if there's anything I can play for 4 minutes. Kirby Air Riders. I'll do that. No, I don't think the draft will come back anytime soon. I'm glad. Glad you think that. Because I felt like it was imminent for a second there. Maybe not realistically imminent, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like it could happen. But maybe not. Do you, Warhammer, do you have friends in like other divisions of the army? Or do you guys, is there not like a lot of intermingling between like, say, the Air Force and the Navy? Let's do a city trial. Do a quick city trial and then I'll call it a night. Kirby! No. No. Not Kirby. Not good political end, but there's far too much anti-American sentiment in this country for it easily to come back. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be easy either way, even if people were super pro-patriotic. I think that's one of those things that's really hard pitch for a lot of people. But did you watch Jimmy Wetzel? He was a part of Hidden Block. Let me go off topic, but I just don't want to forget asking. No, you're all good, Crispy Fingers. I think so. Let me check. Jimmy Wetzel. This game's about to start. Hold on. Let me check this guy out real quick. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I was more of a normal boots over hidden block type person, to be honest. Like, I mostly watched normal boots. Hidden block had a lot of creators I liked. Had Chadtronic. Was he normal boots or is he hidden block? But the thing is that normal boots also had all the fucking predators and weirdos, which big bummer about that. Very chill with the Air Force base. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't figure there was a ton of intermingling. Feel like they're pretty separate. But that's just based off vibes, you know what I mean? I know nothing. He was hidden block, yeah. Oh, man. Fucking normal boots. God. I'm mostly just thinking of John Tron and, what's his fucking face? Pro Jared, I think is his name. Pro Jared shows, you could just like see Pro Jared's penis online if you wanted to. Not that I wanted to, but I did see it. I saw Pro Jared's penis when I didn't want to. That was a shame too, because I was like, I don't even think, I can't remember what happened, but I think he ended up like kind of refuting the accusations in a pretty legit way. But it's just tough because like after you get into somebody's business to that degree, it kind of doesn't even matter. They didn't technically do anything like horrendous. It's just like, dude, You make YouTube videos and I saw your literal shaft. It's a little hard for me to just go back to watching you talk about, like, Donkey Kong. It was definitely a time, but not the worst one. I agreed. Oh, I miss it in a lot of ways. I miss the innocence. I don't miss fucking JonTron going on Destiny and saying a bunch of racist shit. I miss the innocence of it all. God, I'm not doing great. Okay, come on. Oh, shit, wait. Oh, it's my special. Try and go to bed early. Me too. Me too, my friend. I'm getting off here at the end of this round, so I'll be soon to follow. Thanks for joining, and best of luck, and hope to see you again. Oh my gosh. Dude, am I gonna be... This is like the worst possible run I could even conceive of. I'm just gonna... Do I just automatically lose? Oh, wait, no. It doesn't start yet. Okay, that's good. There we go. Well, Crispy Fingers, it is once again you and I. As we finish off this last little bit here. Luckily, Weekend Liberty is almost here. Almost the weekend, man. Almost the weekend. Just make it to the weekend. The stream is loading for me. My new... Oh. Yeah, my internet sucks too. What do you got? You got Fios? Let me guess. You got Verizon Fios internet? Oh, good, dude. Are you going home to visit, or are they coming to see you? Thank you, Warhammer. Life will get better. Life can always get better. They're coming here. Okay, nice. Do they have lodgings? Are they staying with you on the base, or are they gonna get a hotel or something? Come on. God, I don't even like this freaking machine. I don't know what I'm doing.
5, 4,
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1, time!
Time's up. All right. Don't worry. This stream will be put out of its misery in just a second here.
Stadium.
Yeah, let's do that one. I would say my favorite part of this stream... Thank you, Warhammer. I appreciate it. Good night. And thank you for joining. Have fun with your parents.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God. See, we've got a nice little thing going here. Over on the stream. It's not too shabby. Oh my God. Alright, I think I'm gonna get second place. This is one of the lamest freaking competitions. Oh. Yeah. That's not even a new record. I do better. I've done better than that. Maybe it's my new record is Rick. Must just be my new record is Rick. Damn, this dude freaking went so far. That's insane. What did he land at? God, good for him. All right, second place. Second place. That works for me. All right, folks. I don't know who's still here, but if you are still here, thank you for watching this stream. I apologize I was late, and sorry it was more chill this time. But hey, I had fun. I always have fun, and I'm gonna try to maybe do this. I don't know, twice a week. Twice a week is what I'm aiming for. We'll have to see, but I think Thursday nights, if I can maintain that, and then we'll add a second day at some point. But I'm gonna end the stream now. So thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging out, and good night.